Right after this. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's B in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the center. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is. Traditionally, the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's B. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bane. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bane, no good. Here's B. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, B.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Now, here's Bane. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's Edwards from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Poke loose. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. B can't get it to go. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's B, guarded by Morant. Miller with a screen on Morant. Shields, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Morant. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Aldama can't hit.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
The tray. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jacks up a three. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from B. B's got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Minnesota leading by 6. The 3-ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Well, you look at B, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Morant passes to Bain. Now Eldama for the 3. And Desmond Bain good for 3.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
Miller with a screen on Morant. Here's B. Ja Morant with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
From the line, good on the bucket. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's B. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Bain. Last time out, he had 13 points. Morant with it. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards.
Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for Miller. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies, number 36, Marcus Smart.
Pass to B. Ingles with a screen on Bain. B gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Smart passes to Eldama. Now here's Jackson. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The 3. Eldama with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Jackson. Inside. Here's Bain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Pass to B. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Now Smart. last game he had 10 points. Williams kicks to Smart. The three, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's B. 18 points for him. From deep. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in. Bain looking around. Pass to Smart. Here's Edey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. And what do you guys... Got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. B in that last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He ended up with 62 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Williams. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
B, the pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Smart.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Morant in the corner. Back to Smart. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's LaRavia missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to B. Back to Edwards. Here's B. Guarded by Morant. Here's the 3. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Here's Morant.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams finds Morant. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. To the left wing. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Shoots from 14. Miller grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 11.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Smart passes to LaRavia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Goes up on the wing and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 5.
Well, you pay a price in the gym to make your jump shot better. Marcus Smart reaping the rewards.
And it's good, 2 points. B's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
On the wing, Williams. Down low. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's B. He's got 24, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Get down, man. On the court, keep your height up. It's that time.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Morant. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at B. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Smart finds Aldama. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Bucket is good.
Nice feed by the big man, Jackson Jr. I love his selfless attitude.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's B. Cranes the three-pointer. B's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
To the paint, here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
Pass to Edwards. Over Jackson. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smart kicks to Bain. Outside Jackson. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
That one goes in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Jackson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Smart with it. They can't stop the run with that one. Gobert, the screen. Here's B. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to Singapore and get ready.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Miller. And it's B in a point. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And Edwards with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's B, guarded by Morant. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. How last month turned out for him, averaging 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Edwards, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Jackson against McDaniel. Morant with a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's B. He's got 27. Over to the left wing. Back to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson from long range. And the 3-ball is good. Jackson's got 9 points.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Here's B. And another one falls.
An elite talent in just his rookie year. He's now 3rd all-time for rookie point production.
And the ability he has shown to score is very uncommon to have right out of the gates.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. There's the drive.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Stolen. Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Bane passes to Morant. Shoots the 3. Bane, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, Edwards. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Offensive rebound. Jackson misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's B. Connects from 3-point range. B's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Will it go? Morant with another miss.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Miller with a screen on Bane. Here's B. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
B, the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Good, he hits again.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Bane, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And you have to stay connected to Bane. He's too good off the catch.
Here's B, and there's the drive, and he lays it straight in. B's got 42 in the game.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Morant passes to Jackson. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's B, guarded by Bane. B, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Olynyk. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Got a piece of it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Boy, you see Olynyk just ready to attack off the pass. Nice catch and shoot.
Here's B, guarded by Bane. B, the pass to Edwards. Here's B. Pass to McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
And here is Olynyk. Back to Morant. Over Edwards. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, defensively, you pick your poison. Morant can beat you with the shot, the drive, or the pass.
B, the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Olynyk can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
18 feet out. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson finds Olynyk. Morant looking around. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3, drills it from outside. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. B pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Edwards. Misses the wing J. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson dishes to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jackson. Jackson kicks to Morant. Over Jones. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Morant's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Olynyk. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Bain in for Smart. B's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Morant. Got a hand on it. Here's B. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shields. And the layup falls. B's got 46 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. With the drive, and good! There's another.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Ingles with a screen on Bain. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's B. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Shields. No good on the triple. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Morant passes to Jackson. To end the cold streak. And he lays it up and in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
B gets the bucket. B's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Bain. Takes it off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Pass to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Both free throws good from Morant. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Ingles with a screen on Morant. B gets the bucket.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's B. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.